This is Major Film Events, and we are here tonight at the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles. We're here to support autism and check out all these amazing people playing poker to raise money for this cause. You're hosting tonight.
Well, I heard that, yeah. Yeah, I'm a host of the night.
Kind of spring it on you, and you had to prepare to host a poker tournament?
Well, they have all the speech ready for me to read, so yeah, it won't be too much work, yes. But I'm ready to play too, and especially to support this great cause.
So how good a poker player are you?
I'm very good. No, I'm not. But wait.
That's why you're an actor. I believed you.
Okay, but I have to say that last year I made it to the final table, and I think I got either third or fourth place.
Well, I know you have to go and get ready, so tell us what's coming up next for you and how can fans follow you and find you on social media?
Well, I was recently into a wonderful TV show. One is Supernatural on CW, and one is The Assassination of Gianni Versace on FX, where I play Gianni Versace designer. It recently came out, and we're up for an Emmy. So, finger crossed for that.
We're keeping our fingers crossed for Emmys. And social media so fans can follow you and stay in touch.
Yeah, I have Twitter, even though I don't tweet too much, but I have I'm active on Instagram. It will be my name and my last name, Massi Furlan. Yeah, everybody say Furlan, but yeah. Okay.
Well, we're going to follow you, and we're going to watch you tonight, and I know we're going to root for you to win for autism, right?
All right, and I'm going to give you a couple of aces to keep, and you pass, you give it to me right there, okay? Bye.
Thank you so much. So we're with the amazing Tiffany, who's going to tell us why she loves being here and about your game.
Yeah, well, we're here for the Autism Speaks Celebrity Charity Poker Tournament, and I just always think it's fun. Poker can be a selfish endeavor, but when you get to play poker for a good cause and you get to actually play like a little bit bad because you want to lose so you can rebuy and donate more money to the charity, that's kind of the funnest thing to do. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad at poker in that case, because the whole point is just to raise money for charity. So anytime you can take something like poker and then channel it towards a great cause, that's one of the best things, the most fulfilling things that I can do. But yeah, we're here at the Gardens Casino, who just did a $90 million renovation. I don't think a lot of people know like what a fancy joint it is here. It's like a little bit of Vegas in LA, right?
I was very surprised when I drove in. I was like, wait a minute, where are we? Right? So where are we actually?
We're at the Gardens Casino in Hawaiian Gardens, California. It's about 50 minutes out of Los Angeles. We're hanging out in the 999 party pit for our pre-reception. We're going to be playing out on the casino floor. If you haven't been to the Gardens before, it literally is like a piece of Vegas in LA. And we actually host 4 nights a week celebrity poker games here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, Tuesday nights on CBS Sports. So it's kind of like the new hot place to play in LA.
Well, thank you so much. Can't wait to check out the casino, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks, guys.
So we've got a lot of fighters in the house tonight, right? So how good a poker player are you so you can win some money for autism?
I hope I'm one of the better poker players in the boxing world. I play all right. I play pretty good, and I've played a fair share of games, so hopefully it shows tonight.
And now in the boxing world, tell us about that.
I've done okay. I've gotten to fight some of the best fighters in the world, and now I'm going to probably be playing against some of the best poker players in the world. So I'm in for a good one today.
So you're going to bring some tips from the fighting ring into the poker table tonight?
Oh, I wish I could use some of that. But other than a poker face, you got to keep a good poker face in the ring, So I think I can do that.
I think you can do that. I think you're going to do good tonight.
I hope so.
So how do we find you on social media so fans can stay in touch and follow you?
Well, my Instagram is Jose Lopez, just how it is, JoseLopez, and Josesito Lopez on all other social medias.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate your time, and go win some money.
Thank you. Can't wait.
Kelly, it's wonderful to meet you, and you're here tonight to support an amazing cause. You could be many, many places. So how important was it for you to be here tonight?
So important that I flew all the way from Puerto Rico. Yeah, like 7.
It's amazing. You came all the way from Puerto Rico.
Landed last night, flying out tomorrow. So, yeah, that important. I think anytime that you have a cause that you can believe in that really benefits other people, it's worth it to me.
So how good of a player are you?
Yeah. Now that whole part, that's kind of not what I'm here for. all about the cause. So definitely not going to be a threat in the poker arena. But I was in Puerto Rico actually doing humanitarian work, and then like featuring different people around the world. So I'm working on a global platform currently that highlights people who are doing an amazing job and their little microcosm of society. Because I think what makes real heroes is what people do when nobody's looking. So I think, you know, being a part of Autism Speaks and people who are in the trenches with really hard things that people deal with is really awesome. And Gemiini is one of those organizations to me, you know, just the story of tragedy to triumph and how, you know, what overcoming looks like. Those are the kinds of causes that I like to highlight around the world. So I've been able to be in multiple countries now, working with some organizations, anti-human trafficking organizations, disaster relief, that kind of thing, and then anti-gender-based violence campaigns in New Guinea. So
how do we find out more about what you do, and then how do we get involved in what you do?
So I have a platform that's about to launch the website very soon, and it's called My Impact. So and then 1 million impacts, so My Impact. And then you can look, Instagram would be Kelly Greyson Live, KELLYGREYSON Live.
I feel like I should be doing a documentary on you. I mean, why aren't we doing that? We should talk about that. That is absolutely wonderful. Wow. So if you can impart any piece of advice to people who are just listening or talking and not doing something, what would you say to motivate folks to get up and make a difference?
I think ultimately at the end of the day it's about love. And if you can think about what it is that you feel, realize that other humans feel the same thing. And being empathetic and having empathetic approach and view of other people, and realize like we're all humans trying to figure life out, you know, and we have the same pain. It doesn't matter what culture, race, demographic, belief system, we're all struggling for the same things, right?
Just thank you so much for being here and chatting with us. And congratulations on all the hard work that you're doing. Sounds like it's going to be so impactful and so amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, the man who's going to fight. So tell us what's coming up for you.
Yes, I actually got a world title fight coming up in May. It's going to be on Showtime. It's going to be the main event. It's going to be over there in Maryland against Gary Russell Jr. It's going to be in his hometown. So I'm very excited to be a part of this great event, and I'm excited to finally be fighting for a world title because it's been my dream since I was a little kid.
And I love that. And tonight, you're going to play and try to raise some money, right, for autism?
Absolutely, yes, because I know that autism, it's a great awareness, and I'm very excited to be a part of this great event. I want to thank the WBC organization for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this such a great event. And I've been practicing my poker skills, so hopefully I come out on top.
So before you leave the carpet, give us a social media so fans can follow you and stay in touch.
Perfect. If you guys want to follow me and follow my career, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Josesito Jr., on Twitter, Josesito Jr., and on Facebook, Josesito Jr. Thank you guys for all your support, and once again, I'm excited to be a part of this great event. Thank you.
Well, Terri, thank you so much for being here, and it's a wonderful night. So how important was it for you to take time to come out and support Autism Speaks?
This is a great cause. I was so honored to be able to come out here. I'm a pediatric nurse, so I think this is wonderful what the casino and what they're doing to honor this, host this event. So I feel so grateful to be able to do this.
Now tonight is about playing poker, right? Yeah. So how good are you?
You know, actually, I am pretty good. I love playing poker, and that I get to do it and help children and autism is even better.
Now, you know, it's wonderful to have you here tonight. So if you can say or give any supportive sort of like inspirational words of advice for parents out there, what would you want to say to them?
Hope. There's always, you know, go out there, stay with your kids. Just, you know, your kids aren't different. No kid is different. You know, go out there, learn with teach your kids, educate your kids, and just be there, hands-on, always hands-on with your kids.
Well, words well said. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Brian, thank you so much for chatting with us. Now, obviously, you are here as one of the sponsors for Gemiini. So I'm super excited to find out what is Gemiini all about.
So what Gemiini is we're a full library online of therapeutic videos, and most children with autism need hours and hours and hours of therapy every week, and many families can't afford that. So this is a video therapy that can be tailored to every child and can be available as much as somebody wants.
So is there an app? Like, I know that you said it's available, but how does a parent access that?
it's a monthly subscription online, and we do have apps to bring it offline. So whenever you design your child-specific therapy video, that individualized therapy can drop onto your phone or your iPad or whatever device you have.
Now, I know we don't have a lot of time to discuss what kind of therapy, but can you just sort of briefly tell us exactly what it is that that parent or that child is learning?
Yeah, speech.
Speech. Okay.
Yeah, so 60% of children with autism are nonverbal or minimally verbal. And so they need hours and hours and hours of therapy even to learn their first words. And so in many parts of the country and parts of the world, there are no therapists. And in many other places, there are therapists, but there is no the money. So this is a way for, we have clinical oversight, and they'll design it for the child, and then the child can have unlimited hours, as many hours as they need.
It doesn't matter if they get on for 1 hour and in 2 hours the next day, whatever they need.
Whatever they need a lot, and it's just as much as you can get, as much as the child will take.
Great technology. That is super exciting. I love it. So how does one find out about the information? Give us your website, your social media, Instagram, and everything a parent needs to know to get in touch with you.
We're Gemiini with 2 I's in the middle, so Gemini, and that's because that's the Gemiini signal. So it's right in the middle there. And you go on Gemiini.org, and you can start right there. On Facebook, just type in Gemiini, and actually on the internet, if you type in Gemiini Autism, we'll come right up. There'll be lots of videos, explanations.
What can you say to motivate the audience to just help more with autism?
Well, no matter what, these children need lots of care. There are millions of families that go without care because they don't have the finances. Autism Speaks helps tremendously with families to provide services that they couldn't normally afford. Everything here has been donated, so every dollar that you give in the poker tournament and have fun actually goes to help families across the country.
Well, Brian, thank you so much for chatting with us, and have a wonderful night. Kaliesha, it's wonderful to see you. And how important is it for you to be here tonight?
It's really important. Anything that has to do with a cause, I let Mo from WBC know that I want to be there. Please keep me involved. I love being able to give back. I mean, I'm always honored when I'm invited here. So, and I know I talked about it before, but it's very interesting. I don't think there's enough awareness about autistic behavior. Mental illness altogether, there's not enough awareness about it. I like if I have something to share and if I have something to say and if people are going to listen, I like being a part of that.
And you're a woman and you're a fighter, which is great. So before we ask you about your fighting career, are you going to be able to play really well tonight? Are you like an A, B, or C player? Where do you fall on the spectrum of playing poker?
You better be ready.
Kaliesha just told us where to go.
Do you know who I am? You can expect a mad poker face. I am really probably going to try to get inside everyone's mind and mess with them at the table. I think I'll have a little bit of pressure because I'm the fighter and they want to push me out. So I perform well under pressure. So I'm going to love the pressure.
And bring a little bit of your fighting skills. I am just super excited, not only to meet an amazing poker player, but a woman boxer, and I love it. So what's coming up next for you, and how do we find you and stay in touch and follow you?
Okay, so Kaliesha West, everything is at Kaliesha West, whether it's Twitter, Instagram. I really use Instagram most of everything, just because it's easier. And then this summer, I'm looking to get back in the ring in August, and hopefully it'll be for the WBC title. We'll see, because I've already won it in September. I won a really good fight for a comeback fight, so now I'm lined up to have that opportunity.
I'm going to follow you because I got to check you out in the ring. I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate anyone who supports.
Well, Laura, I am really super excited to talk to you tonight because you created Gemiini. So can you briefly share with us why and the passion behind this brand?
So I have 7 children, and 2 of them were diagnosed with autism when they were 3 years old. My daughter started to respond to therapy right away, but her twin brother didn't respond to therapy for months and months and months. He still didn't even understand one word. When I got the diagnosis for them, they told me that he was very severe and that he would probably have to be institutionalized. And this is sort of what they knew about autism at the time. So I wasn't going to accept that, and I invented a new way of doing therapy, that when he saw these videos, they're sort of unusual videos, he started to talk the first day. He ended up catching up to his peers in language by the time he was 8 years old. 14, he crossed the gifted mean. 16, he went to college. Now he's independent, he has a job. Both of his sisters went off to Germany to finish her education there. He studied in France. He's very, very responsible. He's babysitting my 5-year-old right now, which I wouldn't never let another teenager babysit my 5-year-old. So he's pretty much, he's overcome the dependency of autism primarily from all the therapy he had that was supported by the video program. So we took those videos and we wanted to bring them to the whole world. And it was a lot of work for our family to create them every week, so we went out and created them for everybody else. So Gemiini has got over 100,000 videos on the site. It's a fully contained, standalone therapy program that people can use if they live in the middle of nowhere, or it can be used to supplement and to augment therapy if you have it.
It's unbelievable. I love your story, but I have a question. So you have a lot of content. So are there content creators creating new content continuously for the program? And how does that work?
So we create content every day. It's the human experience, because it's not just language now. It's social skills, it's life skills, it's reading, it's articulation. And so it's just going to keep on going and going. So we have a fully functioning studio and actors and everything, and so we're creating content every day. But we have this huge library that has over 100,000 videos, but that can be kind of daunting for the average parent. So just to be sort of the plug-and-play version, when the parents log on, they can just select, they answer a few questions, sort of take an assessment, and then the program will automatically drop them into where they need to be, so they don't have to put too much brain space. And then eventually, if they want to venture over to the big, huge library and do some custom stuff, they can, but that's not necessary right away.
I'm so impressed right now and totally honored to have met you and talk to you about this. So tell everyone, how do they find the program, the website, social media, everything we need to know to get hold of Gemiini?
So if you imagine, I have twins, so it's called Gemiini after the twins, and it's spelled funny because we wanted to do something different, so there's 2 I's in the middle. So it's GEMIINI.org, and there on the website you'll see testimonials. Our YouTube channel, you will see all the news articles, you'll see, and the news broadcast. And you'll see hundreds of videos of parents who are insanely excited, taking videos of their kids talking and uploading them and their stories, and it's really inspiring.
Thank you so much, very, very much, and let's hope that lots of money is raised tonight and people can get in there and do those cards and make some money.
Absolutely. 60% of Gemiini's subscribers, members, are on scholarships. So money that we bring in helps us to give it to more people who need scholarships.
Thank you so much, Laura. You need to keep watching Major Film Events because you never know where we will show up next.